Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do step by step, hour by hour for your first 30 days in real estate if you're a brand new agent. If you're not a brand new agent and you're just not selling as many homes as you would like to, or you find yourself in a slump, put this 30-day schedule in place. Follow it, and your business is going to take off. Now, before I even give you the schedule, I want to say something critically important. As a real estate agent, you have to think of yourself and act as a business owner, an entrepreneur, because you are. You don't have a boss. You don't have anybody telling you what to do. Well, I shouldn't say that. I should say there are lots of people telling you what to do, except the people that are telling you what to do. Look at their results. The average agent in the United States sell 2 or 3 homes a year. You don't want to have those results, so don't do what everybody else is telling you to do, okay? Productive and profitable. As a business owner, number one, you need to have goals. So you need to figure that out. You need to set a goal for yourself that you're committed to. You need to have standards, high standards. You need to have initiative and take action every day. Business owners that don't have those things, they go bankrupt. And as a real estate agent, what that looks like is you get out of real estate and you go get a real job, which, by the way, is what happens to 80 to 90% of real estate agents after just a few years in real estate. So these are some very important decisions you need to make on how you're going to approach this business, because nobody's going to fire you or take your real estate license away. You could spend years without selling a house, and you could still renew your license, and you could still pay your board dues or whatever you're doing, and your broker is charging you fees every month. So you have to make some important decisions to make sure that you succeed at a high level. So let me take you through the daily schedule. So for the first 30 days, you're going to work 6 days a week, 12-hour days. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Well, you're starting a new business. You're the business owner. You don't want to invest a bunch of money in marketing and stuff that you don't even know if it's going to work. I'm going to tell you what you need to do to work on yourself, to have personal power, to find business every day, to know exactly how to do it. That's the power of what I'm giving you here, okay? And when I talk about marketing and spending money, buying leads, that's not what this video is about. But I actually just had this thought. When I first got into real estate, that kind of stuff didn't even occur to me. I never did any of that. I never spent a penny outside of on myself, on me learning what to do, like self-development. That's where I spend money, thank goodness. It never occurred to me to spend money on marketing and buy leads. Like, I had no money. So to me, that was not even an option. Maybe that was a benefit, something that helped me. But when you work on yourself, that kind of stuff nobody can take away. So you got that personal power that you could apply in any market, in any area, and you could have great business. So the first 30 days is going to look like this: 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, okay? And if you're a part-time real estate agent, obviously you have to adjust. Like, the activities would be the same. You're just gonna have to fit into whatever free time you have. I was part-time my first 2 years in real estate. I was a stay-at-home mom with 2 small kids, a 6-month-old and an 8-year-old, and I had to cook, clean, take care of the house, takes the kids to school, pick them up in school, while I'm trying to learn how to sell real estate. And I used to make, like, I'm gonna talk to you about prospecting and talking to people to find people who wanna sell. I used to do that on nights and weekends because that's the only time I could do it. So anyway, so adjust, okay? If you're full-time and you wanna make this work, this is the schedule for you. You're gonna start at 7 a.m. And at 7 a.m., from 7 to 8 a.m., I wrote these two things down. You're going to work on developing communication skills, and you're going to work on improving the way that you think, your mindset. As a matter of fact, when I put these ideas together, I thought about it this way. I'm going to get back to the schedule in just a minute. I wrote this down, the 4 P's. You're brand new, your first 30 days, you're going to do the 4 P's. Those are the things you're going to focus on. Prepare, practice, prospect, and present. Those are the 4 P's. You have nothing else to do, okay? So 7 to 8 a.m., practicing the skills, taking my free script book that you can download by clicking on the link in the description of this video. Every script, my scripts are there. For prospecting, for handling objections, for listing presentation, everything you need is there. So you're going to study those scripts. You're going to read them and reread them out loud over and over and over. You're going to practice. Find yourself a great, reliable role play partner, someone that you could role play the scripts you're warming up to make your calls. And obviously a role play partner that will give you honest feedback within, in a 15-minute call. You can do this. You could do a quick role play of an expired listing, a for sale by owner, give each other feedback, and get back to work. Work on your mindset. How do you do that? There's so many incredible, powerful, motivational, inspirational books, success stories. Great. There's so much great stuff out there. Spend a few minutes reading a few pages of a powerful book. Watch a video like this. Listen to audiobooks. Spend that hour between your communication skills and your mindset. It's just putting your mind in order. Not starting the day with negative stuff, doubting yourself, social media, going down a rabbit hole, checking emails, none of that. You're going to just focus on building yourself up. At 8 a.m., you're going to get on the phone and you're going to start making calls. And the first calls you're going to make every day are the new expired listings, the ones for that day. Then you're going to call for sale by owners. Oh, but I'm afraid. You know what? Get over it. You have my script book. The scripts are there. Oh, but I don't feel comfortable. They're too direct. I prefer to waste time with some scripts that make no sense. At least, it's a little more, it's like it's not so direct. Well, yeah, and you won't get appointments. So what are you doing this for? You're not going to get better at setting appointments by chickening out and using scripts that make no sense. You have my script book. Just open it up and read it to them. That's it. So new expireds, new for sale by owners. Then you're going to call some old expireds, meaning from the day before and the day before that and the day before that, chronological order backwards. You create a system for yourself. And there's some videos on my channel about that. Then you're going to call older FSBOs from the day before and the day before that, and so on. When you're done with those calls, you could call for rent by owners. Very few agents call for rent by owners. These are people who have their house for rent that might consider selling if they speak with an agent that's knowledgeable, professional, and that lays down a plan where they feel confident that they can sell the house. That's an option, and they would consider that option. Then you're going to make just listed, just solds, or circle prospecting neighborhood calls. And you're going to continue making calls until 12 p.m. It's just 4 hours in the morning. That has to be your focus and your schedule. If you start in real estate and you go down the wrong path and you're attending all kinds of training classes and meetings or whatever, are they going to give you any business over there? No, but they said I need to learn all this stuff. No, you don't. You have no business right now. You have no clients. What are you going to use all of that for? You got to get yourself some business. And when you do, You learn as you go. You figure it out. You ask questions. You go to your broker. Right now, your number one priority is to make money. I mean, that was my number one priority. I'm not interested in activities that are going to just take my time. Okay, so 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. You could take a 5-minute break every hour. Just make sure that you don't use those breaks to distract yourself and get off track. Yeah, use those 5 minutes to go watch a great video, to have an audio book playing on the background, go to the bathroom, go get a cup of water, and get back on track. Do not go check email, go on social media, because you'll never get out of there. From 12 to 1, you get to have lunch. At 1 o'clock, here's what I wrote down. From 1 to 3 p.m. Now, if there's some systems you need to learn, if there's paperwork you need to learn, that 1 to 3 p.m. is your time, okay, to set up some systems for yourself, for your database, for your lead follow-up. Learn how to do CMA, use the MLS. You're brand new, you got to learn these things, but it's going to happen after 12 p.m., after you put in the time to prospect and find people who want to sell. From 3 to 5, I block that time for listing appointments. You watch. When you do what I'm telling you here, when you follow the schedule and you're talking to people in the morning and you're using my scripts, you're going to set appointments. You're going to have appointments to go on. Some days you will, some days you won't. Some days you have one, some days you have two. So I block 3 to 5. If you don't have listing appointments to go on, great. Get back on the phone or go door knocking. One or the other, but you got to talk to people. You cannot just sit around and waste your time. Assuming that you have a listing appointment to go on, or more than one, from 3 to 5. 5 to 7, I told you these are 12-hour days. You're going to get back on the phone and you're going to redial those expireds and FISBOs that didn't answer the phone in the morning, and the ones that for some reason, let's say you talked to and you weren't able to set an appointment, you can do some lead follow-up from the same day or another day, depends. Lead follow-up can be done the same day. And obviously reaching the people that you couldn't reach in the morning. 5 to 7, you're gonna make more phone calls. That's it. There's nothing else to do. As a brand new real estate agent, again, like I said, your number one priority should be to find business and make sure that you don't get distracted with buyers, because that could be a huge distraction. Just be aware of it, okay? Don't get sucked into thinking that working with buyers is going to be easier. Well, this is too hard. It's not easier. It's a lot harder. And maybe you have to experience that and waste some time to figure it out on your own. I hope not. I hope you learned from my experience, even though I never really worked with buyers, thank goodness. But the experience that I've heard from literally tens of thousands of agents, they come to me and say, well, you're a coach on listings. I want to learn how to do that because I'm exhausted. I'm tired of wasting time with buyers. And it's critical in the first 30 days that you don't get off track, because it's very easy. All different people out there are telling you different things. Agents in your office, who knows, maybe saying, oh, you could hold my house, you could do an open house. For them, how's that gonna benefit you? You're gonna sometimes you do open house and nobody walks in, and the majority of people that walk in are buyers anyway. When you're prospecting Monday through Saturday, you're gonna feel like you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're not gonna feel guilty and need to sit in an open house on a Sunday. Sunday is your day off. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, make sure you put them on the comments below. Again, don't forget to download my new free script book. It has all of the scripts you need. If you have any comments, again, put it on the comments below. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you on the next video.